guys, hope you're having an awesome day. Today I'm going to be giving a second impressions to, drumroll please, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I say second because I already did a first impression on this, I think like a year or a year and a half ago. And I don't feel like I gave it a fair shot because I only got a sample from Sephora and tried it the one time. So that combined with the fact that at the time, there wasn't a pale enough shade for me, I just didn't purchase it. Now that they have the two fair shades, and I think they added two or more deeper shades as well, I picked up the shade Snow, which is the fairest shade. Although on some websites it classifies it as pinky tones, when I swatched it in the store, I did not think that it looked that pinky. In fact, I think it looked a little bit peachy, orangey, which could be a bad thing, but we'll see. So it does say oil-free, undetectable, medium to full coverage foundation, which is everything great in my books, infused with coconut water, alpine rose, hyaluronic acid, and says this oil-free foundation masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin, coverage so undetectable, and skin so naturally radiant they'll think you were born this way. By the way, my hair is like in a clip today because just there are no words. From the reviews that I've watched online with this foundation, most people have applied it with a beauty sponge, so that is also what I'm going to do. And at first glance, this shade Snow looks pretty pale, but it's definitely not super yellow and it's definitely not super pink. Mostly the reason that I wanted to test this foundation out again was just to get a feel for the paler shade. So here you can obviously see one side of my face versus nothing. And it looks pretty good, but I will say, like, when you get super up close, like, I'm not crazy about it. I do think the finish itself looks like skin, where it's just like not so dewy and not so matte, which I think is what I said in my very first impression of this a year ago. You can see the foundation on your skin. It doesn't, you're not like, oh my god, you're not wearing foundation. Like, you can still see the foundation. So here is how the foundation looks. I think it looks good, but it still looks like foundation. So I think if the box didn't have those claims, I would actually feel better about how it looks. I don't think it does a whole lot for my pores. Like, I can still see them. I do think it's set down pretty good. It's not perfectly dry, but it's like dry enough that I could get away with no powder. I do think like it's settled into, like, I have like a, I guess a frown line right here, and foundations often do settle into it, but this one I can already see is going to, I think the more that you blend it and pat it with the Beauty Blender to sheer it out, the better that it looks. So maybe next time I try it, I will use less product. Okay, I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and then I will come back, show you how it is looking, and then I will check back in later on. Hey guys, I'm back and I just finished my makeup for today. This is my prom look actually, so that video will already be up or will be up soon. And I have to say that the foundation, I think, looks better than when I applied it, although it's only been maybe like 30 minutes. Still like trying to settle into this line. I feel like it looks a little bit cakey around my nose. I don't know, I think the true test will be how long it lasts on my oily skin, because if it looks good by the end of the day or even just in a few hours, because I will know if foundation is gonna work for me within like 2 hours because I am so oily. We will see. I will check back in again a bit later. Hey guys, I'm coming to you from my bathroom right now. I'm doing laundry in my bedroom, so it's kind of a disaster. Sorry for the echo in here. I have had the foundation on for 8 hours now. It is now 7 o'clock in the evening, And let's take the glasses off and see a lot of transfer on my glasses, but I guess that's pretty normal. I will say it doesn't look that bad. I mean, I am a little bit shiny, especially on my nose, but around my cheek area and my chin does not look bad really at all. So I don't know, like, to feel my face right now, like, it feels oily and it on my hands when I touch it, and I will say a little bit of transfer as well, so I don't really like that so much, but it doesn't look horrible. It didn't break up or crumble on my nose like a lot of foundations do when my oils start to come through. But it's not summer here yet where I live, and I'm afraid that if I were to wear this in the actual summer when it's really, really hot, this little bit of shine would turn into a hell of a lot more shine. So for me at this point in time, this foundation is good, okay. I think that I would mix it with maybe a more matte foundation. I love mixing my foundations together. Definitely shiny, and I didn't even really do much today. All I did was do my nails and do a little bit of laundry and go get a coffee. So it wasn't like I was running around like crazy or doing anything that big. So yeah, I mean, for 8 hours, like, I think the foundation is still on. It just would transfer a little bit if I touched it, and I am a little bit shiny. So I think that if you have dry to normal combo skin, you will like this foundation. I think it looks pretty good. But if you have more oily skin, like, I might just be aware that it's not gonna be super oil controlling. And I mean, that is to say I did not wear primer or setting powder today, so that could help my solution too. So I definitely have to try it out a couple more times and see what kind of formula I can come up with. That is all for this video. I will have another foundation review coming up very soon. I just picked up the NYX Matte But Not Flat, something I've been wanting to try for a really long time. So stay tuned for that, and you can always subscribe if you don't want to miss it, and I put out new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching as usual. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.